What's going on, guys? It's the Colorado Dipper here, back with another video. As some of you guys know, not many of you, I think I only have like 1 or 2 subscribers. I made a video a year ago, kind of starting out my channel, getting it all going and stuff, but I got busy with work, college, and well, since then, everything's kind of died down. I'm not in school no more. All I've been doing is working, but I just wanted to welcome you guys to my channel. Basically, what's going to be going on in this channel is everyday vlogs, but first I got to get the equipment, buy the microphone. I got to get myself a better camera, because as of right now, all I have is my cell phone, which is decent at best. I can do everyday stuff with it, but I need a camera. I've already got the gaming computer where I can upload my videos, do everything. I can show you guys that. So I've got myself a decent CyberPower PC, good monitor, so I should be able to show out some good videos and stuff once I get a camera hooked that up to it. But basically, the rundown of this channel. As some of you guys know, starting a YouTube channel, it starts out really slow and you grind your way up. I'm not planning on making this a full-time thing until I start, getting bigger, get more followers. My main goal is to entertain you, and you only. So, just keep a lookout for videos in the future. Car builds, that'll probably happen way in the future, because right now I'm just too tied down with money. Got to pay bills first and all that, but besides all that fun stuff, the main part of this video is the new Grizzly that came out. This is Premium Dark Select. As you can see, I've already cracked it and everything. I've already had a few dips out of it, and I'll give you guys my rundown on if this stuff's any good, if you should buy it, is it even worth it, does it give you a good buzz. So, well, from my experiences and the first dip that I had out of it, it was pretty good. When I smelt it, it smelled like a straight, so I'm not a big straight guy. That sounded kind of funny, but Copenhagen straight's always been a big enemy of me. It's disgusting. I just don't like that molasses type taste to it. But with this stuff, it has the smell. But when I took a pretty decent sized dip and I put it in, I let it soak in a little bit, and it came out as more of a dark long cut, Copenhagen long cut. It's a really good taste to it. I like the cut. It's not so harsh on the gums. I'm a vivid, let's say here, I used to chew Copenhagen wintergreen, but as of lately, I've been digging the premium dark wintergreen. Not so harsh on the gums, but when I used to chew Copenhagen, it was pretty bad on the gums. So let's just go ahead and get ourselves a pretty decent dip in, and the mud jug that I'm using today is the Black Roadie. This is the only mud jug I have. These things are expensive, man. I don't have the money to afford a lot of things. I've got bills to pay, and that's the whole reason why I'm making this YouTube channel, so I can make some extra income on the side and entertain you guys, of course, because anybody that subscribes to my channel, I love you. And if you can support my content and enjoy the content that I put out, I'm happy that I'm doing that. So let's go ahead and put a dip in. One thing that I noticed about this Premium Dark Select, it's pretty easy to pinch. Most Grizzlies, like just plain old dark, or just regular wintergreen, sorry about that, it's a pain in the ass to pinch, and half the time when I get these cans, they're dry, so you have to put a little bit of water in them, and I'm not a big fan of really, really, really dry dip. I can deal with it if I don't have access to water, but it's got to be somewhat moist. But let's just go ahead and get ourselves a decent sized pinch in right there. Sorry for the delay. This shit's kind of dry. I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, it's good, but I haven't been chewing it. I've had it for about a week now. I mean, off the bat, it's got a really it's got that straight taste to it, but then it starts getting a little bit darker, and it reminds me of Copenhagen long cut. It's alright. I mean, out of 10, I'd give this about a 6, 7. I mean, if it was the only thing in this world that I had to dip, it'll do. But, and I know this is going to sound far-fetched, but I'd personally chew Longhorn over this stuff. Oh, man, it's good, but when I bought this, it came in the little the 2 cans for $2. It came in the little, those little plastic things, and I didn't get a look at the can. I paid for it and everything. I didn't see what the can actually looked like, and once I saw it, it's got this little red ring around it, and I already automatically knew that this stuff was gonna be a straight. It surprised the hell out of me though, because when I first put it in, I gagged a little bit, and if you just let it sit in and soak for a little bit, it's not that bad. It turns more into a dark long cut. It's got more of the natty taste to it. I'd give it like a mixture of natty, long cut, and the darkness of the dark wintergreen. Like, you take the dark part out of the wintergreen, not the wintergreen taste, and then you put that in this can. So, Grizzly, they do a pretty good job at what they do. I've never been a big fan of the Welfare Bear until recently. I used to chew Kodiak wintergreen all the time, but that shit, oh man, talk about being broke all the time. Over here in Colorado, it's like $37 a log, and that was just getting excessive. And I believe the dark wintergreen, I don't really care. I mean, I do care for the prices of chew, but when I'm going to get dip, I don't really look. I just buy it, you know. I believe the dark wintergreen was only $4.67 a can, if I'm not mistaken, and it's like $26 a log. With how the tax prices and all this shit's been rising for the tobacco and all that, I don't know, it could raise up, so that's one thing I'm scared of, because I'm trying to keep in the same company. I love American Snuff Co. It's always been my favorite company. I mean, as you guys can see, I got the Copenhagen long cut on there. I do love Copenhagen, and I do chew that on occasion. Let me show you guys something real quick. I do collect cans, and I'm gonna try to, collect this up. And I ain't no outlaw. I know some of you guys are thinking, oh, is this guy trying to be like outlaw? No, he's one of my idols, and he's the reason why I'm making these videos. So, I am gonna build a dip tower, kind of like what he does, but I see a lot of people on YouTube doing it. But if you guys can ever get your hands on this stuff, for some reason it's really rare here in Colorado, and a lot of you guys probably say, no, it's not. I live more in the Denver metro area, and I haven't been able to find this, but Grizzly Snuff, I went through this can in a day. This stuff is delicious, I'm going to tell you that right now. Copenhagen Snuff is good, but it doesn't hold the flavor as long as this. This has that really nice natural taste to it, but this is what I used to dip. And I'm probably on occasion going to get this stuff again, because I've always been a Kodiak guy. That's been my dip ever since I started when I was 11 years old. But oh, and an update. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the Grizzly wintergreen cans are back. The camo ones every season. These should be in your stores. I don't know how long they've been out, but I bought a log of it the other day, and I noticed that camo cans are back. So that's pretty good. That's pretty dang cool. So. I do apologize for my really bad speaking. I'm still new to this game. Over time, I'll probably get used to it. I've never been a really good public speaker, speaking on a camera. But, yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else that I'd be doing on my videos in the future. Well, like I said, I'll be vlogging my everyday routines, going out, doing errands, just everyday stuff, just trying to build the channel up, probably do some work vlogs. At the moment, I'm pretty busy at work, but once I start getting some better income coming in and stuff, I'm going to buy some better equipment, go up to Best Buy, buy myself a pretty decent camera, microphone, GoPros, all that fun stuff. As of right now, I only have a car. And I know what you guys are thinking. This redneck, whatever, you should have a truck. Right now, I'm not financially stable to have a truck. I'm only 19 years old, bear in mind. I got myself a brand new car. It gets me around. That's all I really care about right now. And once I get some easy money coming in, I possibly will be buying an 84 K20. Chevy K20. It's an old square body. So if I get that, once I start making some better money, I'll probably do some videos on that build and stuff. I got to get a new tranny for it. As far as what my buddy told me, that's all it needs. So stay tuned in that. But pretty much from here on out, for the next half year or so, it's going to just be sitting in here doing dip reviews, because I don't have the funds to do anything extravagant like that yet until I get this channel built up enough. So other than that, yeah, Grizzly Dark Select. It's pretty good. If I had to choose between this and Copenhagen Straight, I would pick this every day, because it doesn't have that really strong sweet taste like Copenhagen Straight does. Because when you chew Copenhagen Straight, all you get is this giant amount of flavor from the molasses, and not so much of the tobacco taste to it, the more darker taste to it. This, you get that little sweet taste from it, but it's not overpowered like Copenhagen Straight. And I've never really liked Copenhagen Straight. It was never really a popular dip, and I don't understand how it's selling. I mean, it's a good dip after you eat, and that's about it. It's just like Copenhagen Wintergreen. It's good after you eat, but that stuff is, for some reason, Copenhagen, I don't know what you're doing, man, but that wintergreen is really cheap, and that's why I stopped chewing it. It ripped up my gums. It started tasting really weird. I don't know. It just wasn't a good wintergreen. Copenhagen Mint, that's good after a meal, but I'm not a big mint guy either. I just stick to my straights, my wintergreens and stuff like that. And Grizzly Wintergreen does the justice. The dark wintergreen, though, is delicious. That's probably one of my favorites. But anyway, I think that'll do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give this video a like, and if you also enjoyed this video, subscribe, and I'll be making more content like this in the future, so stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.